Hello and happy Monday. It is March 10th. I am MJ and this is a general reading for the collective. And today I'm using Raven's Dream. And this deck holds a very special place in my heart because this is the deck that really prompted it all. It prompted me to return to being an indie artist. It caused quite a bit of stress and definitely caused a tower moment in my life. But at the end of the day, now the dust is settled, I'm very grateful. Very, very grateful for these ravens. All right, let's dive in here and see what we have going on energetically speaking. The first card is that energy that's influencing us. It's the energy behind our mood, our decisions, how we relate with one another. Then we'll take a look at the situation and we'll see how that influencing energy plays a role in the situation. Then we'll open up the door to the uninvited house raven, maybe? And we'll see what energy they bring to this party, and then we'll wrap it all up with some words of advice. All right, I'm just gonna give a nice, good, clear shuffle. Say hello to the birds here. All right, so starting us off. We have, ooh, 8 of Wands. I feel that. So once you commit, right? Once you feel that push, maybe you feel the wind behind your back saying, it's time, come on, it's time to go, time to commit. That's like, it's this prompt to get things going, right? You can feel this anxiousness behind you. You can feel this almost like an engine is revving. It wants to go. It wants to be released. It wants to move quickly. It wants, to push through barriers, push through obstacles, and reach that conclusion swiftly. And so when we have this energy influencing us today, it can feel really, really like like you're being hurried along, you're being rushed, you're being forced to make quick decisions, right? Maybe you're not, but that's how you might interpret things today. You might interpret that that email saying, "Hey, did you check this out?" And then that email again, like, "Hey, not to bother you," but you might feel a little rushed, right? You might feel as though things need to happen more quickly than maybe you're comfortable with. Or maybe it happens really quickly and you're like, yeah, let me hop on this ride. Let's get there. So let's see what we have here for the upcoming situation. Well, I love to see the Ten of Pentacles, because when the Ten of Pentacles comes in as a situation, what we find is we have an opportunity to lay down a strong foundation for success. We're going to be presented with an option, a way to ensure that we are building not just wealth and abundance and resources for the moment, but for the future as well. We're laying down this legacy, and we have this potential here. So when I see that 8 of Wands coming in, influencing us, right? We might be really quick to decide, but we have to make sure that the decisions that we make are rooted in proven strategies, right? We don't want to just say yes to something that may end up being too short-sighted, right? We might think, oh, well, let's just decide now. Let's just sign our name to that paper and have it be good. And you have this opportunity to create wealth, to create something substantial. Pay attention. That's like, we have this 8 of Wands influencing us, and it can make it so that you see the opportunity quickly, right? You get a sense for what can happen here, especially when things are moving quickly. You don't have time to process all of the details. And although in your mind's eye, this holds this amazing amount of potential, it's really important to not let that excitement and to not let that desire for a quick conclusion throw you off some important details, or have you overlook important details that may end up biting you in the butt later. This is all about building wealth, building, building this legacy that will feed you not today, but for years to come. And it's important that you don't muck things up by not paying attention to the details. Okay, so let's see who's coming in here. This is advice I wish I took a few years ago. All right. Let's see here. Oops. So, look at this. Look who shows up. We have the Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords, she has this ability to know what that next best move is. She can see the whole thing. She's been there before, right? She's walked this path. She is someone who recognizes perhaps when there is this potential for a solid investment. There's this potential for long-term growth. She's the one who recognizes the best course of action for you to take. She's the one who recognizes perhaps if there's something that could create an obstacle or could block you that you're not seeing because you're moving so quickly. So here's this seed, in a sense, here, this pine cone. This pine cone has this potential to create a forest. And you have someone coming in who is going to tell you where to best plant that seed so that you can use that knowledge, use her wisdom, her insight, her abilities to know when something is a good opportunity, like what you have here with this Ten of Pentacles. She is someone who comes in and is sharp, right? There's just something about this beautiful energy of the Queen of Swords that is there to guide you into making the best decisions and to not overlook. She doesn't overlook things. Even when things are moving quickly, right? Even when things are rushing along, she also has that ability to say, wait, I'm a queen here, She demands that kind of respect, and she's not going to be rushed into making a quick decision that will, in the end, perhaps lose the potential that this Ten of Pentacles holds. So, whoever this is that's coming in, however this energy comes into your situation, lean into it, because she's there to guide you and to ensure that when you make your choices, when you commit to something, and you do it with quite a bit of passion, that you're not overlooking the important details that could prevent the investment that you place from reaching its full potential. This is a time to acknowledge that you have something that when you invest it wisely, right? This is not a risk here. This is not a time to take risks. This is a time to go with tried and true measures, using your intuition, using your wisdom, using your life of experiences. You know what's going on. Whoever this is that comes in, she is going to call upon that inner knowledge that you have, right? That's where it's going to resonate with you. You're going to look at this, whether it be a person or maybe it's a situation, it's going to come in and it's going to feel familiar. It's going to feel right. And you're going to get that sense of clarity that the Queen of Swords brings. Okay, so let's see what advice we have here. Oh, look at this. The Wheel of Fortune. So when we have the Wheel of Fortune, we know that there are cycles to things, right? We know that if there is something that's perhaps not so great, time will pass and it too will pass. And when things are really good, we need to honor that, right? We want to embrace it, with an understanding that that too is not going to stay the same. Things change, and it might move you into another good position. It might cause some challenges that help you grow. But right now, what we have here is a chance to move out of perhaps a situation that, maybe it feels stagnant. Maybe you haven't been growing, but you get this swift wind coming in. The swift wind of the Eight of Wands gets you excited again, right? It gets you ready to commit to something. And as soon as you do, as soon as you're ready to jump into that wind, it's going to propel you forward. And you find yourself with this Ten of Pentacles ready to invest in your future. And this is not a time to think frivolously. This is not a time to, throw money at the wind and hope that it sticks somewhere. This is a time to be wise in your decisions. And that's where this Queen of Swords comes in. This is a time to honor your history, your wisdom, your insights, your intuition. Know what's right. Because the Queen of Swords is coming in to help guide you. And you'll know where best to direct your resources so that it will grow. It will create a forest of abundance. And that's what you have this potential here to do. Things are moving. Nothing stays the same. Nothing. Everything grows in its, course, in its natural pace. And that's what we have here. We have a transition, perhaps. And it starts with that commitment. It starts with you saying, yeah, let's go. Let's get on board. Let's make this future brighter and more profitable and more abundant, and however that looks for you. But use whoever this is that comes in, let them guide you. They see things maybe that you don't see, just like this queen here can see over this labyrinth, and this, she can see where the wolf is and where the rabbit is. She can see where her heart is. She can see where there are blocks and, where things rise up. So she has that ability. Lean into that. Let her help you. Let her show you the way to make this the best opportunity it can be. All right? Peace, much love, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.